Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I'm a huge fan of the show. I love the kind of the very grounded yet like very grounded baseline. Like really accentuates like how crazy it gets, and it always feels so like relatable, realistic in a way.
Yeah,
Like
it's weirdly authentic for how wild it gets. Yeah.
what's your favorite part about working in such kind of like a chaotic, but still very wholesome environment?
It's really I love it because I'm sort of like I am a chaotic person, so I'm just like, oh, this is easy. I'll just do me, and also the kind of wholesome elements make me uncomfortable in the exact same way that Allison is uncomfortable. So it's nice to know how she feels with that stuff. Just being like, get away with me. I love you. Shut up. It's very relatable for me.
So how much of yourself do you say you just put into Allison, and also like what have you taken away from portraying her and her crazy misadventures?
A lot of yeah, there's a lot of myself in Allison. I'm also taking one of the ways that I like to portray Allison is I'm also very subtly bullying my friend Naomi. She is also a comedian. She works in TV, and only a few people will know that I'm doing an impression of her, but they will know. She is a screeching harpy of a woman. So that's basically what I'm doing as Allison, just being like, okay, guys, you need to stop because I'm stressed. And she'll know. She'll know that it's her. I love, again, Allison being so, there's such a wide trench between her, like, her genuine feelings and, like, her quest for popularity. So yeah, being like, oh, it's stupid to love your dad, is like, I'm like, yeah, I do feel like that, but also I think she's stupid for feeling like that. So maybe I could learn a thing or two, about being gross and soppy.
Uh, that being said, Allison's long like season long quest for popularity. What would you like something crazy you've done for your for popularity that like you can relate?
Oh man, they were all completely okay. So this is sort of for popularity in a way. I The way that I tried to impress my now fiance, so it kind of worked, was when we're comedians, we were staying in the same accommodation at a festival that we were performing at, and I was like, you know how I'm gonna get him to love me? I'm gonna steal all of his belongings out of his room in our accommodation and put them all in the freezer. And then he'll know that I'm flirting. And I did that. And he came home. And because he's so stupid, he like looked in his room and was like, did I not bring any clothes? And then just didn't realize. And then when he found the clothes in the fridge, he was like, huh, and turned to me. And I was like, and he picked me up by the waist, took me into the bathroom, and flushed my head down the toilet. And that was how we got together.
Well, that ending was very different than I was
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you got the got the sides for the role? Like, just reading it, I can't imagine you were expecting something like that right away.
Yeah, I was like insanely stoked because like it's a really fun job to have, especially with kind of like the freedom that they give me sometimes in the recording booth and stuff. It's like it's super fun, and also I get to be this little insane girl. But then also I think once I found out how many like superstars were in the cast, I was like, Jesus Christ, what are they doing with me? This is stupid, guys. You need to just get the Stranger Things girl whose name I can't think of. It's just, yeah, it's really wild. It's very stupid to me. But also, I don't get starstruck. I just think, what are you guys doing? Get somebody else, not this loser. Really cool though.
I gotta say your performance is up there right there with them. You're not gonna know
Oh man,
who's next
that's
coming on the
nice of you.
show.
Oh, shut up. Stop it. Thank you.
So one of my favorite parts of the show is opening with the koala code points. Uh, what do you hope is like, or which point do you think you want? Sorry, let me refit.
It's all right.
What point do you want fans to take away or take to heart?
Hmm. Hmm. I think my genuine answer, and this is going to sound so wanky. I am a comedian, and one of my main things with comedy is like, hey guys, I don't have a point. I'm here to make you laugh. But if you want to take something away from it, you should, because that's good and it means that you liked it. So I'm not gonna tell him. You guys do what you want. I'm not your dad.
I love it. There was the American episode where we see kind of like Australian lens of America, which made me very much like question my life a little bit.
That's our version of the Australia episode in The Simpsons.
Oh, I just put that.
That's how I'm seeing it.
That's awesome. Oh, that's genius. Oh, so
They didn't tell me that. This is
yeah,
but that's how I feel about it, which is cool because
yeah.
like I don't know whether this is like a known thing, but like all of the stupid stuff that the Australians do in that American episode of The Simpsons,
Mhm.
because The Simpsons was so well loved. We like started doing that stuff. Like I'll say dollary doos because I'm like that's what they think we're doing, and now it is what we're doing.
kind of go off that. Like, what do you hope that non-Australians will kind of take away? Like, what kind of from Australian culture do you hope makes it into kind of like a global cultural like phenomenon?
Three things. One, saying that's not on because it's really funny to me. Just dads gently being like, "Hey, that's not on." It's just like it's so. What do you mean? What are you talking? What is not on? What's happening? Second one, sausage rolls because they're disgusting. They're awful. They're so gross, and I love them. I don't know what's in them. It's so they don't have like. It's just like, oh yeah, this is my ingredient log. What ingredients? I don't know. And then show bags, because also full of crap that you don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be the worst chocolate you've ever seen. It's going to be a pair of shorts that have a fake ass attached to the back, and it's going to suck. All of it sucks. It's all trash, and I love them. I get excited about show bags for no reason. Those are the three things.
Where do you get show bags?
So we have like the basically a yearly massive carnival called the in when where I'm from, Adelaide, it was called the Royal Adelaide Show. In Sydney, it's the Royal Easter Show, and it's just like all the carnies get together and like they ship in like the Ferris wheel and they get just the worst rides that you think are going to kill someone, and sometimes they do. And then like pig races, which is my favorite bit, like just watching pigs run around and having like there's like a 5-year-old carney who's like who's speaking the race. What do you call it? They're when they do the fast speaking, they're talking about which one's winning. It's insane. And then they just jump in a pool. And I'm like, yeah, now show bags. They'll be inconvenient to carry around all day, but the best ones will be gone if we don't get them right in the morning. So let's go. Terrible. Awful thing. Love it.
Wait, so what makes it like what makes it a rare show bag versus just like a bird and show bag?
Okay, so if you go early in the day, you're going to get the good show bags. And
Mm.
if you go late in the day, they're going to be all the ones that are just like, oh, we have a million Bertie Beetle show bags. You just get like a big chocolate bar and then a bunch of little chocolate bars and then a toy of the beetle on the front that you couldn't possibly want ever. And it's clearly not even filled with the good filling. You can just get them all day. Nobody cares about Bertie Beetle, but it is a classic. If you want the good ones, you get the Mega Idiot show bag, but you'll be carrying it around for the rest of the day. And you will have a small water gun, you'll have the shorts with the ass on the back, you will have Whiz Fizz and Pop Rocks. You're going to get just the shittiest toys, and it's going to suck, but it is the best show bag. So it's like a status thing. I got the Mega Idiot show bag, and now it's inconvenient for the rest of my day at the fair.
You you're selling it and making me not want it at the same time.
Yeah, that's how you should feel.
One more question. What would you do with your red hot minute if you had to deal with any repercussions?
What I've been saying. I need to fight Hugh Jackman. And I've been saying this to a lot of people. My manager is really mad at me about it, but I need to fight Hugh Jackman. It's on my bucket list now. That's what I'm gonna do. He'll kill me, but I'll get a few licks in.
I'm conflicted to like I want you to achieve your dream, but I don't want that to happen.
I know, I know. Look, I don't want to fight him, but I have to.
Okay, thank you so much. Huge
Thank
fan
you
of the
so
show.
much.
I can't wait for everyone to see you. And yeah, when the show comes out, again, thank you so much for your time. I've had a blast.
Thank you so much. It was a great interview. I hope you have a good night.
You too.
All right.